What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the channel. My name is Dylan Tucker. I wanted to make a video for you guys to show you the Isagenix compensation plan and how easy this thing is and how life-changing it can be when you really dig into it and get to know it and literally start building it like it's your business. It doesn't matter where you start in the compensation plan, you can build a 6 to 7 figure business within Isagenix if you really dig into it. And even if you're just looking for an extra $500 to $1,000 a month, I can show you how to do that. And this video is gonna show you. So let's get into it. It's gonna go into the slides and everything next. Comment below at the end, hit the like and the subscribe button. Much more to come. Sarah and I are super excited, and we'll see you guys at the end. What's going on, everybody? My name is Dylan Tucker, and I am a health and wellness coach focusing in fitness and nutrition. I'm also a business builder with Isagenix. Now, if you don't know what Isagenix is, before or after watching this video, you can go to dylantucker.isagenix.com to find out more. There are also many great videos on the Isagenix YouTube page, as well as my YouTube page where you are finding this video. The goal of this video is to give you a detailed breakdown of the Isagenix compensation plan. Isagenix is at the forefront of the referral marketing or network marketing business and has revolutionized the compensation plan so that you make money right away. Right away. This is exciting. One of the major things that detracts people from the network marketing business is the stigma of the pyramid scheme. Well, just to assure you, pyramid schemes are illegal in the United States. And in pyramid schemes, you don't make any money. Also, as a side note, a corporation and the structure of a corporation is more of a pyramid scheme than this model is when you look at the structure of the CEO down to the entry-level employee. The discrepancy of money made is very wide. With Isagenix, you have control of your destiny, and the destiny is unlimited. I promise you, once you see how to make money right away, you won't be able to sleep. So let's get into it. Now, I have to read a legal disclaimer for law purposes, of course. Rank advancement bonuses are considered a promotion and are not part of the regular compensation plan. Visit isagenixbusiness.com to learn more. The ability to earn income under the Isagenix compensation plan depends on many factors, including an individual associate's business, social, and sales skills, personal ambition and activity, availability of time and financial resources, and access to a large network of family, friends, and business contacts. Isagenix cannot and does not guarantee any particular level of earnings. Even associates who dedicate a significant amount of time, effort, and personal funds may not achieve a meaningful level of income success. For average earnings, please refer to the Isagenix earnings disclosure statement at isagenixearnings.com. Well, with that being said, I'm going to go over what this looks like when you get in from the beginning and how you start building your team. And I will say that not only myself and my fiance, but we know several others personally and people that I've actually gone to high school with that have made a lot of money and have replaced their corporate incomes and their corporate jobs with Isagenix. And as it said in the legal disclaimer, it really depends on how much you go after this. Because if you go after it and you do the steps, if you work this compensation plan, as I'm going to lay out for you here, it is very lucrative and it is bottomless. There really is no bottom to the depth of the organization that you can build, which is very generous of Jim and Kathy Coover, who are the owners of Isagenix. And it's amazing. It's an amazing compensation plan. So when you start, you're going to buy your initial value pack. And I'm going to use the value pack as the example. There are several different packs you can buy. The value pack is, by definition, by name, the best value. It's the best value for what you're going to get. And you're going to get pretty much everything that Isagenix has to offer at the beginning in the pack. And it's $589. So that's why the beginning of this video, I led with the statement of turning your $589 into $60,000 plus. And the goal with this compensation plan is not only, for some people it may be to replace your income at your job or to find a way to get out of the job that you're in, but for some people it's not going to be that. It's going to be just making a couple extra $100 a month, an extra $1,000 a month, having a second income, a third income, doing something on top of what you're already doing. If you're a fitness professional like I am, having that extra income from the supplement industry is what everybody seeks in the fitness industry, and it's one of the hardest things to come across, especially um, if you're trying to get sponsorships from the supplement companies, because they're very limited and they only give them out to the top of the top of the top guys who you see in the magazines, and you know how it goes. So the invention of this compensation plan paired with the high quality supplements and wellness and nutrition products that Isagenix offers, it is a no-brainer, especially if you're in the fitness industry. But even if you're not, even if you're just looking for a side income, if you are attracted to sales, if you are looking for something new to do where you can spend time at home with your family and create time freedom, that is the goal of this compensation plan. So you buy your initial pack, and right off the bat, what you're going to try to do is you're going to start trying to build your team. And the first thing you want to do after you switch your account to an associate account so that you're able to build the business, you are going to find two other people. Isagenix calls this model the you plus two, them plus two model. You're going to find two people who want to do this with you. And they can be friends, family, people you meet on the street, people you are, work at your job, whoever they are. You want to find two people, and you can find more, but two is the minimum, and this is the what they call a binary compensation plan, and you'll kind of see how it works here in a minute. So if you sign up and you've got Joe and Jane who are ready to go and they want to build this team with you, you get Joe and Jane started on their value pack, and if you do this within the first 30 days, in the text here I said within a week because you want to try to do this as fast as possible. So if you have two people ready to go, you can do this in the first week. You're going to get $100 bonus for each of the packages that they sign up with, and it's assuming, again, they sign up with the value pack. You're going to get a $100 bonus. Now, if you do it both in the same week, and the week is from Monday through Sunday, then Isagenix is going to double your product introductory bonus, which is what they call that. So you're going to get 200 for each Joe and Jane. So that's $400 you're going to get right off the bat for introducing Joe and Jane and getting them their value pack. Now, what that also is going to do is it's going to give you the Crystal Consultant bonus, which again is within the first 30 days. And that's $100. So right off the bat, $500, you've already pretty much paid off your first pack, your value pack that you bought, minus $89, of course. But how incredible is that the week you sign up, or even the day you sign up, and you get your other two people to sign up, you already have paid for your products, which is incredible. It's an incredible and powerful way to set up this compensation plan to get people to see the power of it right away. So the next step you're going to do is you're going to want to try to get Joe and Jane to sign up two people, just like you signed up Joe and Jane. So you're going to help them sign up Bob and Sally, and they've assumed they both know a Bob and a Sally. So once you do that, Joe and Jane are going to become consultants. So you have created two consultants. And for each consultant you develop, there's a $100 consultant development bonus. So you're going to get another $100 for each Joe and Jane becoming consultants. And if you do that within the first 60 days, you're going to become the next rank. You will rank advance to Crystal Manager, which is a $250 bonus. And all of these put together are $950. So if you do this, you could do this in the first week that you sign up, assuming you have all these people ready to go, which is very, very possible. And this is only a total of 6 people. You sign up Joe and Jane signs up to, and Joe signs up to. That's 6 people that you've gotten to start on the value pack. And automatically, not only have you paid for your products, your value pack, but you've made an extra $350 or so on top of that, right in the first week. Now, Isagenix gives you a timeline of 60 days to make Crystal Manager, which is awesome, because if you can do it obviously in the first week, you can obviously do it in 60 days. So, but assuming it doesn't go as well as planned, you do have a little bit of time to find some more people to make this happen. So it's great, and it's a super generous, super powerful way to start in a business. If you've ever tried to start a business before, you know that trying to be profitable right off the bat is one of the hardest things you can do. And if you think about this model, your overhead is the products you're buying, which are food. And so you're paying $600, which is going to come out of your grocery budget anyways, for food you'd be eating during the month, and you're going to be eating your overhead, and you're going to have your overhead paid for as soon as you become a Crystal manager. And which, if you do this and you sign up with us, we're going to try to get you there as quickly as possible. We'd love for you to do it in the first week. So anyways, back to what I was saying, the power of this is incredible, and the way it's set up, all of the branding, all of the marketing, all of the distribution, everything is done for you. So your only skin in the game in this business, other than your time, is $600. And then monthly, you'll be buying products monthly. You have to keep what they call 100 business volume points, which equates to about $150 every month. But you're going to be buying those products anyway. You're going to be buying your shakes and whatever products you like, to just basically just to continue to stay an active associate, which is, it's a no-brainer, because the amount of money you're going to be potentially making per month way outweighs that $150 to keep yourself active as an associate. So the next rank after the manager is Crystal Director. So after you reach the rank of manager, what you want to do is you want to keep trying to build consultants. Building consultants really is the building blocks of this compensation plan. So to become a director, you have to create 6 consultants. So you take the $950 you made becoming a Crystal manager, which, by the way, I just want to add that $950 doesn't include cycles, which we'll get into cycles here in a little bit, which are just also extra dollars on top of what you're doing with the product introductory bonuses and the rank advancement bonuses. So you have James and Jane as your first 2 consultants. I did change the names for Jane from Bob and Sally to Amy to Paul, so that we didn't have 2 Bob Sallys here. Anyways, you found 4 more people who are excited to do this business, and you told them all about the compensation plan. And sorry about my dog shaking in the background there. So you have Shane, Sarah, David, and Grace, okay? And Shane, Sarah, David, and Grace, you push them all to consultants as well. So now you have 6 active consultants beneath you, and if you've done this within the first 120 days, you advance to the rank of Crystal Director. So let's break this down. 4 more consultants equals $400. So $100 per new consultant made. By the way, that's up to 20 consultants. So you can be paid $100 up to 20 consultants made, which is outstanding. It's unbelievable. So each one of them, you sign up with a value pack. So each one of them you get, assuming you sign at least 2 of them up in the same week, you're going to get the double PIBs, double product introductory bonuses, and that's $800 for the 4 of them. Then what Isagenix does for reaching the rank of Crystal Director is you're going to get a Crystal Director bonus of $750. And again, that they put the timeline of 120 days on there just in case you need a little more time to do it. But we're going to run to that as quickly as possible. So if you add all that up, $950 plus everything we just talked about, that's $2,900. So assuming worst case you do it in 120 days, that in 4 months you've made an extra $2,900. But imagine you do this within your first month. In the first month you come into this business, you've made 6 people into consultants, you've got them excited, you've showed them the power of this compensation plan, you're all excited, and you've built a team now. You've got 6 people below you who each have 2 people below them. So that's 12 people. Well, let's see. 3, 6, 9, 12. Sorry, that's more than that. Public math. 18 people now below you within your organization. And those people are going to be adding to your business volume every month, which is going to cause you to start to cycle. And the cycle, this is where the residual income piece comes in. Because as you start cycling, each cycle, and the cycle periods go from Monday through Sunday night at 9 p.m. Pacific time. you're going to make $54 per cycle. One cycle is 900 in business volume. So 900 business volume points, and they're going to alternate between your right leg and your left leg, whichever one needs the business volume is where it's going to pull from. Once you complete the 900 business volume, you get $54 or one cycle. And if you can get to 5 cycles per week, that's $270 per week on top of all this other stuff we're talking about. And if you get to 5 cycles in 1 week, there's a 5-cycle bonus of $500 that you can not only get once, but you can get it twice, which is incredible. So if you add all this stuff up, the $2,900 we just talked about above, and you start cycling and you get the 5-cycle bonus, now you're up to $3,670 at a minimum, because if you cycle more than 5 times, yeah, obviously you're going to make more money than that. So in your first 120 days, worst case, you now have built a team who is starting to build you a residual income slowly but surely, even if it's 5 cycles per week, $270 a week. That's a little over $1,000 a month. Who couldn't use an extra $1,000 a month to make a car payment or go towards your mortgage or whatever, get you out of debt? The power of this compensation plan is incredible. And now you've made $3,670 within your first 120 days, worst case. Wow. I mean, it's enough to make you sit back and think, why haven't I been doing this the whole time? So if that wasn't enough, continuing on, you're fired up, your team's fired up. Now you have a team below you. Your consultants are starting to build their teams because they're fired up, and the business volume is just flowing in, okay? The next rank is Crystal Executive, and this technically is the highest rank that you can reach in Isagenix, as far as the position rank goes. So to become a Crystal Executive, you have now made 6 consultants, and to get to Crystal Executive, you've got to make 4 more consultants to get to 10. So 10 consultants, and they've all got to be active consultants. And the one delineation between director and Crystal Executive is, with director, when you have your 6 consultants, it doesn't matter what side they're on. They could be on your right or your left, doesn't matter. With Crystal Executive, you have to have 5 consultants on your left, 5 consultants on your right. So by the time you've reached director anyways, you are now getting skilled at building your team, and you're gonna figure out that you've got to start putting them on each side, so that each side starts, you get the business volume flowing up each side to cycle. So Crystal Executive, you've now created 10 consultants, and you take that $3,670 that we've made becoming a director and getting the bonuses and starting the cycle and maybe even getting that 5-cycle bonus. So now you've made 4 more consultants, another $400, $100 per each consultant. Each value pack that you signed up these other new 4 consultants with is another $800, $200 per, assuming you've done it two within a week to get them doubled, which is what we're going to try to get you to do. You get to the Crystal Executive bonus, and it's another $1,000, a $1,000 bonus for reaching the rank of Crystal Executive. To make Crystal Executive, you got to do it within 180 days. So like we talked about before, with director, it's within 120 days. Isagenix gives the executive time frame for 180 days to reach Crystal Executive to get the $1,000 bonus. Now, that's incredibly doable, especially, like I said, if you are fired up at the beginning and you have some people who want to do this with you, and you start seeing results from using the products, you are seeing business results from building your team, and you're telling everybody about this, and everybody that you're talking to is like, why am I not doing this? It's gonna be very easy for you to start showing these people exactly what I'm showing you right now, to start building the momentum and the power within your team. So you take the $3,670 we had before, you add in 4 more consultants, 4 more value packs, and the $1,000 Crystal Executive bonus. Now you're at $5,870 within your first 180 days, worst case, with the compensation plan. So in the first 6 months, if you just do this bare minimum, you've made $1,000 per month extra income. Whether you're trying to do this for a side income or you're trying to build your business, And like I said, the faster you do this, the faster this money comes in. So if you do this in 2 months, you've made $6,000 in 2 months. Wow. So you got to think about it while you're doing this. The business volume is flowing up both your right and your left side, and you're going to continue to cycle. And you can get another 5 cycle bonus, which is another $500. And if you cycle 5 times per week, that's $270 per week on top of everything we're talking about. And if you get to 10 cycles in a week from Monday through Sunday, so the business volume is flowing, you've got people signing people up like crazy. Now you've cycled 10 times, Isagenix is going to give you a $1,000 10 cycle bonus. Wow. Excuse me. So that brings the total you've made in 6 months up to $7,640. It's incredible, folks. And when you start looking at this, this easily debunks the pyramid scheme theory. And if this is, in my opinion, if this is what a pyramid scheme looks like, sign me up. Like this is amazing. So, anyways, it's not a pyramid scheme. Pyramid schemes are illegal. The power of this compensation plan is next to none. Isagenix has created something completely unique to the network marketing, referral marketing business. And Jim and Kathy Coover, you can go read about them on the Isagenix website and read about their story. They're incredible. They've done several different businesses and they've been involved in this for decades. And they put something together that really, really works. And I want to get you started in this. It's hands down the biggest no-brainer out there, especially if you're looking to start a business and you don't have the capital to go buy a warehouse and shelves and products and everything you have to buy, which is hundreds of thousands of dollars. You get into this business with $600 and you start building your team, and it's bottomless. So that brings us to executive and beyond. So once you've reached executive, Crystal Executive, now you've jumped into this leadership role. You've already kind of become a leader, building your team and all that stuff. But executive, now you are trying to continue to build your residual income and your business. But to do that, you're really going to have to pour into the people below you and help them build their business. Because the more they build their business, the more business volume you're going to get through your downline up through your business center. So there's a few milestones that, there's several milestones beyond executive. And I won't get into them all here because there are a lot and it gets up to actually millions of dollars. So you can become a millionaire with Isagenix, which is unbelievable. The first milestone we talked about on the previous slide is the 10 cycles per week, which if you cycle 10 times, it's $541. You become a 1-star and you get the one-time 1-star 10 cycle bonus, which is $1,000. Okay, talked about that on the last slide. So the next milestone is to get to 20 cycles per week from Monday through Sunday again. If you do 20 cycles equals $1,082 in the week, which again is $54. It's $54.20, I think, per cycle. So $54 per cycle, 20 cycles, $1,082. Now you're a 2-star, Crystal Executive, 2-star, and you're going to get the one-time 2-star bonus of $2,000. Wow. They just keep pouring the money on. It's unbelievable. And then once you reach the 2-star level, 20 cycles per week, the next milestone you're going to reach for is the 40 cycles per week, and that makes you a 3-star. The one-time 40 cycle 3-star bonus is $3,000. Now, if you add all this together, this page, not everything we've talked about prior to this, just this page for reaching these milestones after reaching Crystal Executive, this is an additional $9,780, people. $9,780. This is not including signing more people up, getting more product introductory bonuses, and doing all that stuff while you're cycling and while you're getting these bonuses. I mean, if that doesn't give you incentive to want to do this and to get it started right now, I don't know what will. It's the power of this compensation plan is it's hands down the best. So, like I said, there are several levels after you reach executive, and it starts getting into if you start building other executives in your downline, you get bonuses for that. I'm not going to go into that here. It gets into a lot more, but I just wanted to get you through the start, get you through executive, which you're going to try to push to do, like I said, as quickly as possible. Isagenix gives you 180 days to do it to get all the bonuses, but we're going to get you to this as quickly as possible. Once you reach the 2-star, 3-star level, and you start hitting those cycle milestones, that is when that is when the power of this compensation plan is completely unlocked for you. Because now, if you look at where the outlined red is, now you have replaced your income at your job. I don't I I don't know you. I don't know how much you make, but for me, the 3-star level, between the 2 and 3-star level, that replaces the income for my job. And it has done that for several people who are now doing Isagenix as a full-time business. And even if you're not doing it as a full-time business and you reach this level and you still have your job, you've doubled your income. You've doubled your household income. What does that do for you? I mean, that pays off your car, pays off your credit cards, gets you out of your student loan debt, gets that gone, gets Fannie Mae out of your house, start paying down your mortgage. And if you want, you quit your job because now you've got your own business. You've got a residual income. You're making money while you're sleeping. And that frees up your time to spend with your kids, to spend with your dogs, to spend with your spouse, to spend with your family. And it frees you up to do now whatever you want to do. You can travel, you can build another business because you have now built a wealth building asset. Do you understand the power of that? You have a wealth building asset that you've built. It's a team and it's people, and now you're leading it, which is incredible. And the more you pour into it, the more you become a leader for your team and show the consultants that you build how to do this, how to reach executive. I mean, that's what this chart here shows. I got you up through 3-star, and you can see on the chart it goes up to 18-star on this chart, which is 750 cycles per week. Now, you can max out your business center at 250 cycles a week. And if you have a spouse and you guys combine your business centers, you can have 2 business centers now that cycle 250 times a week. And if you do that, Isagenix is going to give you a 3rd business center that can also cycle up to 250 times per week. So that's what this chart shows. 750 cycles per week is an annual income, just with the cycles, an annual income of $2.1 million. Whoa, man. There's a thing called ISA insomnia, and it's once you've learned what this compensation plan can do, you can't sleep. You literally stay up at night trying to figure out how can I get people to see this, the power of this compensation plan. Well, people, this is what I'm doing for you right now. And I encourage you, once you start to do this kind of thing for your people, because, and those of you who are going to come across this video on YouTube and just not know anything about Isagenix or the compensation plan, I hope this hits you as hard as it hits me and everybody else who sees this. If you want to build a business with literally zero risk, now's the time to jump in. This is the business to get started in. And I haven't even talked about the amazing, amazing products that this company has. Health and nutrition products. You can go to dylantucker.isagenix.com and go check out the products. That's my website. And just look at not only the income value of these products, but the health benefits from what you're going to get from these products. They're the best in the industry. So to close this out, your weekly income is based on cycles. You're still going to be getting product introductory bonuses. You're still going to be getting manager, director. Oh, I didn't even talk about this. Once you reach manager, director, and executive, you get put into bonus pools for those ranks. And those bonus pools are money that Isagenix sets aside that are paid out for you to stay active in those ranks. So if you're staying active as a Crystal executive, you're going to get paid out from the bonus pool that Isagenix sets aside just for that, and it's divvied up amongst all the Crystal executives. Not to mention, Isagenix every once in a while will do Crystal resets where you can go back and reach all these ranks again and get the bonuses again. Uh, wow. So residual income, wealth building asset, that's what this creates for you. It's endless, and it's so gracious of Isagenix to create this compensation plan. And I just have to say, there's always the fear of like, well, how can they sustain this? What if they run out of money? No, Jim and Kathy. That's why I mentioned before they have been in several businesses and they've seen how this works, and they have set it up so that this not only is this company continuing to grow, but the chance of they have insurance annuities set up against the income of this company, which ensures that this company pays out for decades and decades to come, decades and decades, maybe even longer. I don't even know, but it's they have done such a great job setting this up, and it's literally a no-brainer for you to jump in with both feet and start doing this. Sarah and I started doing it about a year and a half ago, and we are beyond happy that we started doing this. It's been so great for us. And we started it with a why of we want to get out of debt and we want to have time freedom and not have to work for anybody anymore. That was our goal, and that's our why, and that's what we're continuing to strive for. Um, and we're building our team, and it's amazing. We're doing exactly what I just showed you, and we're gonna continue to do it. We want to get as many stars as we can possibly get. Man, okay. So that's a lot of information. I hope you could kind of take in what I was giving you there. Um, if you're interested in getting started, here is the contact information. You can go to, like I said, dylantucker.isagenix.com. You can contact me there. You can look at some of the packages I have set on my page. You can even start signing up there if you want. I recommend contacting me first. That way we can talk about it and we can get your goals lined up for you, and we can start getting two other people at least lined up for you to start with you. But if you want to email me, coachtucker22@gmail.com, Instagram, coach_Tucker, and you can also get Sarah on Instagram at Sarah Jane Searles. You can get me on Facebook at Coach D Tucker, and also my website, coachtuckerlife.com. Let's get you started today. Hit the like button, subscribe to my channel. I'm going to have a lot more of this stuff coming out. I want to show you how to build a residual income, and I want to show you the power of this compensation plan, and I want to get you started as soon as possible. So hit me up. Let's talk. Thank you for listening. I know this is a little bit longer than I planned, but more to come, and we'll talk to you later.